Hi, we're Nalani and Serena, and you were watching Lindsay Klein's Homegrown Spotlight.
Welcome to the DHA Homegrown Spotlight. I'm Lindsay Klein with my friends in Scarlet Scourge. I wore red today just for you.
Did you?
And you had a scarlet jacket.
Well, I'm very grateful for that.
And Scarlet is my niece's name, so I think that we're connected.
Okay.
This is just my opinion. These guys are supposed to come in for the hurricane, and today we woke up and it was snowing, so we have some weird weather. But you're finally here. You did an amazing job. Make sure you check out the performance below us. Is acoustic something you guys do often, or was this new for you?
Well, we started off kind of acoustic, and then we knew there were supposed to be more parts to our music with, like a jam, because most of our songs are like at least 5 minutes long. Mm-hmm. So we got other pieces into place, and now we're like the hybrid where we can play acoustically or electrically, so we prefer either one, and we like the fact that we can do both.
Yes, it's awesome. There's just something magical about acoustic, which was why I made this blog, but to be able to do both is key in my
I agree.
non-professional opinion.
You can learn. Yeah,
stripping a song down, it's cool.
Definitely, and I've learned to kind of over the years, seeing more like with a naked, just acoustic or something, I'm like, oh wow, I need to fix this or whatever. So
right.
You hear yourself and your flaws or whatever to fix, and you're like, oh okay.
Exactly, it's easier to hide with electricity. So how long has this band, this lineup, been around?
I'd say originally, like, maybe if you really want to go to its birth, maybe like 2.5 years ago. But this project right here, I would say a solid year, would you say, guys? You guys want to say anything about that?
No, they trust you and your brain.
All right, okay.
About a year.
Yeah, these guys had it going on before, and they came to me as a producer, and I jumped in on the guitar, and I was, trying to fill it up a little bit for them electrically, and I was like, man, you guys got good songs, let's, get it out there to a broader audience, but I love what they do.
Yeah, it's
their brainchild, and
very unique. What have you been described as? Because you're right, it's like you wail, but you also jam. So you're like mixing different genres. Take us there.
Do it, dude. Carlos.
It's really hard.
Do it, John.
It's really hard to describe your music. Obviously,
I know.
Everyone has a tough time doing that. But I guess it all comes down to our influences. And I'm a huge Pearl Jam, Beatles, and Dave Matthews Band fan. Everyone else can go along with that.
A lot of influences. Korn is deep rooted in me, the first 2 albums before they sold out, which is okay, it happens, but anything that's influential. Lately I've been listening to Jeff Buckley, and I'm just like, yo, are you serious? Yes. Who is this guy that I never found out about until recently?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm glad
like
you finally
6 months.
did.
Yeah, it's a joke that I haven't for so long, but...
Well, you sing, Jeff Buckley is passion.
Yes.
No doubt about it. And you, my dear, probably the first singer on my blog to really get into it, and I commend you on that. It was awesome watching you.
Thank you.
You shook it, and you had passion. Okay, sorry.
Any guys want to post any of your whatever?
All right. Question: where'd you come up with the name? What does Scourge mean?
This is gonna be. Hopefully, I don't botch this up. I was watching the History Channel one day, and pretty much during World War II, the post office at the time found a way to make a bunch of handwritten letters smaller and more compact so they can fit more of an abundance to a shipment at once to the men overseas in World War II. So a lot of women would write these letters, but they could only ship so much at a time. Mm-hmm. So the post office made up, they changed the regular letter, the handwritten letter, to a letter called the V letter, standing for victory. Anyway, what girls would do, they would kiss the letter for their loved ones. Anyway, it was transferring over in the machines. They're like, oh, let me learn something about it. But they had to transfer it over to V letters. The lipstick from the kisses that the women would leave on the letters would mess up the machines, and it delayed the whole process of the shipment to the men overseas in World War II, and they called that the Scarlet Scourge.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, so they didn't even get their letters even further from the idea, so it was like, and I thought it was perfect.
Well, I think your explanation was pretty perfect. Most guys, I'm like, where'd you get your name? Oh, it's a long story. I don't know. That's very unique, and actually, your artwork. Now
Michelle Ferrara, she's awesome. Yeah, I just
I
have
think
to.
I know her.
Yeah,
Sounds familiar.
she's getting up and coming, you know.
So I have that album with, you can tell them what it's called, with this artwork that now makes sense to me.
Yes. It's just the EP, 5-song EP, self-titled. Yeah, and we're looking forward to recording actually more songs soon at Hidden Run Studios in Fairview. And yeah, so it's just a self-titled EP.
Okay, and do you have any other, I have that one, do you have any other music out there for people?
There's actually a new song called Fight to Lose that we recently put up on Facebook, so you can check that out on Facebook. 2 versions of it live, and yeah, you'll enjoy the YouTube too, of course.
YouTube, so exciting.
Wow.
What are your goals for this band? You guys gonna stay together? You wanna take it to the road at all, or do you gig around here? That was a couple questions. I'm sorry.
I mean, I love this so much. I'll do whatever it takes to, you know. I love just creating and having fun with them. That's the most important thing. The chemistry that I have with these guys is all I really care about, and I love writing music with them. So I don't know if anybody else wants to say.
Just the chemistry part is, I think, the most important thing in the shows. Really, I think, and it's fun to do it when we're getting together. So I plan to do this for as long as I can, and you guys can.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. Obviously, you know, coming just from the producer first and then joining the project, and because of the chemistry. I look forward to doing a ton of shows, and we got a bunch lined up. We're not allowed to say the dates, but
check out where can they find the dates? Where can they find the dates? Where can they find you guys?
Facebook.
Facebook.com/
the Scarlet Scourge.
All right, that's easy enough. So that's where they can find you guys. And I just want to ask you, when you do make this music and you have this chemistry, would you say it's a joint effort, or is it one person coming in with an idea? Everybody? Or?
I'd say we're starting to actually like break ground on that, because it started with obviously Carlos and I, acoustic stuff, and then Derek put his own spin to it, and we're like, okay, never heard it in that light, so that's awesome. And then other Derek drummer, actually, what's our nickname for you?
Hammer.
The Hammer. So we're all kind of like learning that about one another and taking what we have, and then coming up with, nothing is out of mouth. We're all letting each other do their own thing. So.
Right on. Last question I ask everybody when they come in. For a band just starting off, original local artist, you guys are in it, what would you tell them?
Like, wait, what?
Oh! So you've been playing music acoustically, plugged in as this band for 1 to 2 years.
Yes.
A band that literally is just starting off. What kind of advice would you give them?
Do it because you love it. Write about something because you felt it when you were, you know, that inspired you for a song. Find people who you like to play music with, and take it day by day. I mean, don't think of like, I have a couple people that are in bands that are like, oh man, I gotta get like famous. I'm like, dude, you're looking at it like so wrong. Do it because you love it. That's really good.
Okay. All right, Scarlet Scourge. Check them out, and on the Book of Face. And is that the best place to find your music, you guys?
Yeah, that and sonicbids.com, but that's,
all right, awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for finally being here.
Thank you.
The first band with our new backdrop. So fashionable. I match it. All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.